MTD CNC, bringing you the latest engineering news, reviews, events and special offers via video media.
Mark, 5-axis rotary table here. We've got a 90 kilogram part. What are we demonstrating?
Demonstrating the rigidity of the table and the high specification again and the high lows. In fact, that's just a representative. The maximum weight on here is 133 kilos.
133 kilos. That's a lot of weight. Is it likely that somebody's going to be needing to machine a part of that weight with this type of table?
Yeah, I mean, this is one of our most popular tables, the 520, very high specification. Due to the modular construction of it, though, and the fact that it's a combination of two tables, it's a very, very competitive price for this size of table in the market.
When you say two tables, I suppose we're looking then at a 4th axis, and then what would you class that as your C axis that's rotating in the middle?
Well, you've got the tilting axis and the dividing axis, so yeah.
Okay, and what about the integration of this onto most machine tools? Do they have to have a FANUC control, a Siemens control, FANUC drives? How does that work?
Well, we can integrate these onto pretty much any modern machine tool. Obviously, we work mainly with Siemens and FANUC, Hyde 9, but it's also possible to fit onto a brother machine, which has their own control, a Yaskawa drive, also to Haas machines, FANUC robo drills. There are packages available for all those machines, including servo amplifiers, parameter lists, commissioning instructions that either the customer can do themselves or we have our own team that can do it for them.
So as an engineer, if I've got a 3-axis machining centre and I'm thinking to myself, right, I want to migrate up to 5-axis, I want to get something that's going to maybe get the component off more accurately and quicker, this is an option for me to install onto my machine.
Absolutely, and obviously the main benefit is that you can install it onto the machine. If you need the machine for other work, you can take it off. Because of the size of these tables, they will sit at the end of the machine, leaving you room on the machine for other work.
So the argument there is versatility over an integrated 5-axis machine.
Right.
Here you could be looking at having the best of both worlds.
That's right. If you've got a 5-axis machine, you are usually restricted to a fairly small work area. Whereas with this, you've obviously got the benefit of the same specification as a 5-axis machine. This is capable of full contouring capability, doing the same work. With Lehmann, you have a preloaded gear drive, which gives you the same characteristics as a direct drive. So you could do impeller work on this type of table.
And would it take me long to go from having a machine, let's say I ordered one of these off you today, and let's say it was in stock and it was delivered. What would be the installation process getting this actually up and running so I could machine an impeller?
I guess you're looking at best probably 2 or 3 days. I mean, it all depends on how well prepared the machine is, whether the options are fitted, the drives are fitted, but we're fully aware of that and we can advise on all aspects of that before order.
And do you find this is a popular method for engineers now, rather than maybe buying that 5-axis machine, going for a 3 and then having this as for more versatility?
Yeah, it's been looked at a lot more often, and particularly with this type of table, as I said, has that high specification, fairly low cost compared to obviously a full 5-axis machine and the competition.
Well, that brings me on to probably the final point, that this, I wouldn't call it a congested market, but there is a lot of rotary tables in our marketplace. What makes Lehmann different?
Very high specification, very low cost relative to that specification, high clamping torque, very fast cycle times, rigidity, not forgetting its Swiss quality, with a Swiss company with Swiss values.
So when you go head to head with some of your competitors, you don't have any fears that you'll not win the business?
Not really, no.
Brilliant, thanks Mark.
Okay, thanks.
For more videos, products and news, go to mtdcnc.com or follow MTD Online on Twitter.